Hey everyone. So I just want to come on and do a quick update because I haven't been on in like over a week, and usually I post at the very least once a week. I try to post a few times a week. And I just they haven't been calling me to come on and do a video, which is completely fine, but I do like to check in with you guys and let you know, what's going on with me, because you could be sharing similar experiences. So basically, with all these shifts, I feel like there's been a huge transition, and that requires a lot of integration of energy. And so I've been like called to do a lot of resting, and like the energy that I do have, I put into things that have to be done, like laundry for 5 people, like taking care of my kids in my house and making sure everybody's fed and taken care of. I have my own responsibilities, and I'm out here spreading the light, but in the same regard, I have to make sure that me and who I have to take care of is taken care of before I can get on and do what I have to do for you guys. And they tell me when I need to come on, so I create that time and place for it to happen when it needs to happen, and they haven't been asking me to, so that's fine. That just means they need me to be focused on integrating all this energy physically. And that's where the huge shift I've noticed has been taking place lately is like, and I try to even talk to Lance, my partner, about it, because everybody experiences ascension in a different way, spiritually, emotionally, physically. And so for me, I'm like a huge empath. So for instance, I went to my kids' assembly this morning. They got their like first quarter awards at school and stuff. And so I go in, all the kids are smiling, they're excited about getting their awards, and I'm just feeling it's good. I feel good, right? All of a sudden, out of nowhere, I'm sitting there and tears well up in my eyes, and I just feel super emotional. And that's like the challenging part of being so sensitive, is that you'll feel energy, but mentally you can't even like put your finger on where it's coming from. You just know it's there and you're feeling it. So it's like somebody could be like, "Oh, everything okay? What's wrong with you?" You know what I mean? But nobody's really like notices, because I know how to keep my everything under wrap. But it happens, and like it can be confusing if you don't understand what ascension is and what the spiritual journey is. And that's why it's confusing for a lot of people, like not fitting in, not understanding why they're so different, coming up and not knowing about all this new age spirituality and stuff. So we really have to take care of ourselves and be easy on ourselves. If we feel like sad or angry or frustrated or anxious, or all these feelings that are coming up, because it's like we're really physically anchoring things. We're really bringing up the last of these major core belief systems or traumas or whatever we've had stored up inside us, that's resistance holding us back moving forward into 2020. Like, this is it. So if it's been a little bit of a bumpy fall, that's why. But you're physically gonna feel it too. So for me, I just feel like I'm walking around in a lucid dream. Like, I can legitimately feel like when I'm in that, aligned space, how I've transitioned from 4D to 5D. And it's trippy because there's almost no concept of time. Like, I literally feel like I just like went on this trip that I had went on in June, but it's Thanksgiving next week. Like, what? Like, I don't even understand like where everything went and how it all happened, because everything, like, quantumly, everything's happening at the same time. But we're, so used to the 3D linear mindset that when we do start jumping or hopping into these higher timelines and these higher vibrations and these higher frequencies and these higher dimensions, it can be a little trippy. And then it's even trippier because nobody else around you is feeling the same thing. I mean, other light workers, of course, but a lot of us light workers are spread out because we have certain missions in different areas. We got to hit all of Gaia. So we're all strategically placed. So we're not really, a lot of us aren't around a lot of other light workers in the physical like that. So when you're going through this complete like perception difference, it's difficult because you can't relate to other people, and they don't understand why you need to take a break, or they don't understand why you need to one day just go. Like, don't interrupt me, don't get in my way. I got my blinders on because I'm on a mission. Like, energetically, you're being pulled. Your intuition is pulling you to do certain things. And so you got to feel through it. Your intuition is everything, because you are being guided. But once you put up a little resistance because you're like, oh, that doesn't make sense. Why would I feel like I want to do that right now? When you put that up, you make it harder on yourself. When you choose to react in the same old ways when old shit comes up to just be released, like, you're going to have to repeat a cycle. So, like, just really follow your intuition. If stuff comes up, be the observer. Make a different choice. And I say these things all the time, but, you know, repetition is how you make change. What do they say? You do something, for 30 days and it becomes a habit or something. Do something every day for 30 days, it becomes a habit. And that's kind of how it's been for me, even like on the health front, or just like trying to make healthier choices, like changing up my deodorant, no aluminum, changing up my toothpaste, no fluoride, implementing certain, like I use sea moss, which I've seen a huge difference because I had knee surgery when I tore my ACL and meniscus. I had surgery like, well over a decade ago for basketball. And like, you know, I've had 4 children. In sea moss, it not only is it good for your hair and skin and stuff, but it's, you look up Dr. Sebi talking about sea moss. This dude in his 90s falls to his knees, like on a hard surface, and contributes that his ability to remain so, like, not brittle. You know how old people get brittle and get osteoporosis and stuff? Like, he's not like that. And he says that sea moss has a huge reason for it. But anyways, if you guys want to know about sea moss, you can look it up. I'm not going to sit here and explain it. But all these little things that I've gradually implemented, distilling my water, I see a huge difference in that with my kids. They have not got sick. I have 4 children that are around other children at the gym, daycare, at school, and they're almost immediately sick as soon as they go back to school. Nobody's been sick. And I really think the big difference is last year, this time, I was not distilling my water, and this year I am, and I see what comes out of the water. It's crazy. My kids have been way healthier since I made that change. So it's just like little incremental things, and over time, you develop these habits where you just keep doing it. I do my own sprouts, and I make big salads, and I eat them all week long. I eat sprouts almost every day. It's a live, living food. It's like the easiest thing to make in a jar. It just sits and grows itself, and when it's ready, you eat it, and then put more seeds in. It's like the easiest thing. Anyways, you can look all that kind of stuff up, but my point is that we create these habits. And when we create these habits, we integrally, if I even said that right, we create this lifestyle. And then we really start to see huge changes because we just start living in a whole new way. And you'll be pulled in these different directions. You don't have to do everything at once, just one thing at a time. It's baby steps. And all of a sudden you're going to blink and your whole life has changed. And I'm just sharing these little things with you because it's little things that we go through on our spiritual journey, and we're just trying to figure out really what's best for us. So what's best for my body might not be what's best for somebody else's body. So we can't just fit ourselves in a box and say, everybody go vegan. Maybe some people aren't, like, their bodies are made to be like vegan. Everybody is different. Everybody's path is different. Everybody's perception of what feels good to them is different. And that's like huge, like not putting each other in boxes, and mostly not putting yourself in a box, feeling like you're obligated to follow these certain rules because what some people who are on to New Age spirituality are like preaching it. So what? You'll know what to follow because your intuition will tell you. You are your own guru. Follow your own rules. All these little things I've implemented is not because I became obsessed with somebody who was preaching about spirituality. It's because, like, I'll just grab little pieces here and there, and the things that resonate with me the most, whether it's my damn toothpaste or whether it's something like philosophically that resonates with me, that is how I've created the authentic person that I am today, becoming more authentic every day when I'm following my intuition and doing what sets my soul on fire. So I really just wanted to get on to touch bases with you guys, let you know that I'm still live. I'm still going to do videos when I feel inspired to, not to force it. And that's just it. Like, I'm not that person who's going to come on and force a video because I need a lot of followers, or I am trying to, like, build this huge business or anything. Like, what happens is what's supposed to happen. And when I feel like I'm led to make a video, I'm going to make a video. And I'm not going to beat up on myself because I didn't make a video, like 5 videos this week or every day or whatever, you know. It's like, we have to get out of that you have to work so hard to accomplish things like mentality, because that's false. There's so much resistance in that, and the universe shows up for you. The universe always shows up for me. Always. I'm never going to call myself lazy because I need to rest. So it's just like programming and things that we have to really look out for when especially when we're going through these shifts. It's easy to, like, get hard on yourself, and that's like the complete opposite of what you want to do to grow. Like, we got to love on ourselves even when we're angry, even when we're sad, even when we're anxious. We have to just, like, be the observer and show ourselves love. And don't be afraid to rest and recuperate. But that's all I want to get on, just to, you know, express what I'm going through with you guys. You know, the time thing has been the biggest thing for me. If you guys, whatever you guys are going through and you want to share in the comments and we can get some conversations going, some support, you know, that's what this community is about. We're all spread out. We need to support each other. Like, if I need support, I'll usually go online and watch a video, and I'm like, wow, this person made a video about it. Somebody is going through this shit I'm going through, and it feels good. It feels good to not feel so alone in this, because when we're out and we're spread so far apart from each other, like, the internet is this amazing community, and we should take advantage of it. Yes, there's cons to the internet, but there's so many pros, and those are what we need to focus on, because what you focus on, you manifest more of. So let's not spread hate just because we disagree with what somebody says on a video or something. Let's just focus on all of our comments being positive or uplifting and not putting others down, and those types of things. But I love you guys. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and who knows when I'll be back on to make a video. Maybe it'll be tomorrow. You know, I don't know. I can't predict the future. I live in the moment. It is what it is. So I'd love to give you guys a timeline, but I just can't. But it's probably going to be an awesome one. Have an awesome day, guys.